Well, we are live. Say hello, everybody.
Hi,
Hello.
world.
Hello, hello. Well, as we said earlier, today we're going into our Wednesday Night's Rise campaign. We're currently traveling through a swamp, and we're going to see if anybody decides to walk off the path again. Down below, you'll find links to our Discord, YouTube, Azra's TikTok, Booty's Twitch, and Springer's Knives. Our Discord's free and open to everybody. We'd love to see you there. If you want to just go in and lurk and get the announcements, that's fine too. Our YouTube, we put up replays of our sessions, usually 2 days after the fact. We have YouTube shorts as well. On Azrael's TikTok, he does a variety of different types of videos, and they're all pretty great. Some are clips from here, some are not. Go check them out. I think you enjoy them. Booty's stream, he streams once or twice a week and is always friendly and engaged with the chat, so if you like him here, you'll love him over there. And our friend Springer has knives. I have one of them myself. It is beautiful, it cuts fantastically, and I love it. You can go online to see what's available at the moment, and he'll work with you through the whole process. You can customize the handle and such, just as you want, and I highly recommend. I don't have anything else specifically, other than, maybe I need to find a working tongue, but unfortunately, unlike Mr. Potato Head, I can't just replace body parts.
Not yet.
I can show you how to work with your tongue.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I
you realize you've
good.
got the two dirtiest-minded people in this group here tonight, right? Like,
I'm just getting into
yeah.
character. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Okay.
Uh-huh.
so you made that character so that when you did go dirty, it was in character.
It's
Your request is just, we go dirty or we go home.
Right?
I wish I could go home.
sometimes we go
You
so
are
dirty
home,
they tell
aren't
us
you?
to go home.
Tis a joke.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you want to do the recap?
Who would like to do the recap? 1, 2, 3, go.
I think he's volunteering.
Goes.
All right, I'll do the recap. We were traveling through the swamp once again, and we were attacked by two strange little wisps of light, known as will-o'-the-wisps, that were extremely annoying, and Sev decided at that moment to start hallucinating things. And our fire saved the day by smiting both of them, and Sev thunderwaved Pippin, who was trying to help him via grappling to make sure he stayed on the path, but he never stayed on the path. And so both Pippin and Sev went off the path, much to our fire's dismay. Wimbo then guiding bolt the last will-o'-the-wisp to death, and somehow we managed to survive. Bunked down for the night, and we woke up and found a displacer beast corpse that has been attacked by what we assume to be a dawn kitty. And
I
then
don't think that's the name.
No,
it is now.
not.
It's in my
It's
notes.
what our fire thinks the name is.
It's
in my notes.
it's gonna be the name of the one that we catch.
So
There
it's
were
official.
kitties. Now we can have pets.
I think, and then our fire decided to start hallucinating about seeing something in the fen, and saw herself in a forgotten and unmarked grave right before she passed out in the cart.
Yeah, you rolled a nat one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Thank you for
and
the reminder, Wyatt. Thank you.
Sev, his hallucination, because he rolled in that one also, was that a portal opened up and out came the leader of the Luminous Covenant, and he basically said, "You can't get away from us. You should never have left. You're making it hard and it could just be easy," and then started walking towards him. Scared the ever-loving shit out of Sev. And yeah, so our fire, you started hallucinating about being unmarked and unknown. Which, let me grab my notes. Oof.
Just make sure they consent first. Other than that,
Make sure who consents first.
the notes. The notes.
The
Mhm.
notes need to consent? Okay.
With Wimble
Um,
around.
Whoa.
So-
Let's not paint Wimble in the wrong kind of light, okay? Only willing partners.
And notes.
So we're picking up again. Oh, the dead body is... You guys have passed the dead body. I should just delete the dead body.
By dead body.
We're going in circles. That's the same kitty cat we've already found.
Well, I mean, depending on how your rolls go tonight, you might go in circles. So we're starting the day. You guys had been traveling in your cart. There's the 2 horses, the cart. You're all tied together. I think you used 2 50-foot ropes, so you have like 15-ish feet. And I believe you tied yourselves to our fire.
I think
If I'm
Seth
not
was in the
mistaken.
center.
I was in the center, yeah. And we
Yeah.
made a little daisy chain.
And,
Yeah, and weren't we off to the wagon?
you guys
like,
were
or
on the
did we-
wagon.
Yeah, I just don't
You're
remember if we actually anchored to the wagon or not.
Nope, no, you anchored to our fire.
We didn't want to anchor to the wagon in case the horses run off.
Yeah. And apparently now Wimble is a Gimli. That's okay.
Wimble has wild
Gimli and
shapes.
our fire are twinning. Thank you. Emma.
Yes, that is exactly it. So you've been traveling through, and it started raining. It's not very nice. And the air in the Murmuring Fen, it gets thick and cold, and mist starts swirling with an unsettling purpose. Inside the wagon, our fire, you've kind of quietly been taking in the passing scenery, and suddenly she goes rigid, and her eyes lose focus, and her breath catches in a sharp gasp, and she just goes limp and slumps to the bottom of the cart unconscious. As everybody rushes to her side, the mist outside seems to press closer, and the fen itself starts whispering indistinctly, kind of like it's focusing, almost goading, and it's focusing this energy on our fire. Our fire, you feel, you had seen this open glade where there were multiple what looked like unmarked graves, like clearly somebody had dug, buried something, buried it again, and then your perspective shifted, and you now feel this oppressive, crushing weight. You can smell the damp earth, the feeling of dirt filling your mouth, and why is this? Your mouth and your nose, and it's clawing, and it just like it's almost like it's going to enter your body. But while that is happening, you hear whispers, almost like the ground itself is whispering, or like roots are coming to touch you. You can feel a little bit of squiggling movement in this dirt, and you hear at first they've already forgotten you are fire. Nobody's coming to save you. And then a deep, low truckling. So, the way this is working, it's a little bit, I'm going to go over the mechanics and then we'll roleplay it. Our fire, you have to figure out how to get out of this. And it's We'll figure that out. Like, we will try and figure out how you can, like, work through it. This is clearly a nightmare. Your character itself doesn't know that. You feel this is happening to you. Like, you are buried alive. There is no escape. There is no one coming. That's how you feel. Everybody else, all you see is she drops. There's this mist, and it's very clearly directed at her. So you guys are going to try and figure out what's going on. What you do is going to either help or hinder how she gets out of this situation. Kind of like a skill challenge-esque.
Nice.
Any questions? We need our fire needs to succeed 3 times with the help of the party. And depending on how the party does will depend on if you make it easier or harder for her to do that.
Gotcha.
So, to start, you guys see her drop unconscious. What do you do?
And I make a medicine check.
Yes, you may.
Whoa, it's a 12. I should have
12?
guided myself.
I'm just gonna pull my... Did it roll to the chat?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
saw it.
Why didn't I see it? Come on.
If your chat's minimized, you won't see it, but if you expand it, you should.
Yeah, no, I did, and it didn't show, so I'm just gonna reload. Oh, there we go. Let me just pull my notes up on my phone because it'll be easier than switching sides. Potentially. Okay, medicine check. You rolled a 12?
Yep.
What you can get with a 12 is she's breathing. She's not dead.
Okay.
Important.
But you don't know if she's dying, if she has been injured. You don't know if it's a spell or if she just got hot, even though it's not super hot, or if she got too much of a chill with the rain. You don't know.
Okay, then the other thing I would like to do is use one of my channel divinities to do Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
Targeting her. Oh, I have to set the temp the template. Which I should also say, every creature ends its turn in the sphere. Grant that creature one of these benefits. So I will say at the end of her turn, you try to end an effect on her, whether it be charmed or frightened. I don't know if it'll work or not, but
Okay. Okay, so you look at her, you're like, yeah, she's breathing, and then you pop your channel divinity. What's everybody else doing? Everybody's gonna get like one, like you can do something, and then we'll go to our fire.
How bright is it?
It's, what did we say? It's like, I think we ended around like the afternoon. I think this was in the afternoon. You found the Displacer Beast in the morning of the second day of travel. And
I didn't
this
know
will be
how
like the afternoon.
I didn't know how bad the cloud cover made it to see.
I mean, it's you're in a swampy fen forest, and it's raining, so it's not bright. But have you ever been in like a woods when it's been rainy? About that, like more than dim light. A little bit more than dim light. You can see probably like a few 100 feet away.
I guess I'll just light my bullseye lantern and put it on our fire just to give us more, to kind of keep the fog closing in off her.
Okay.
Maybe it will burn.
Sure, yeah. Can you roll a perception check?
Of course.
Okay, guys, you need to start rolling a little better. Arfire, you're stuck. You are so stuck. The bullseye lantern, while it illuminates, what you can see is that there is quite a bit of mist rolling in.
Mm-hmm.
That seems to be drawn to her. That's about all you get with a 5.
Got it.
You open the lantern. Sev or Magnus, what do you do?
No, you go first.
Does she look unconscious, or is she just like non-responsive?
You could roll a medicine check if you want.
I would like to, what I'd like to do is, will that count as my action?
I mean, if you're doing a quick cursory glance, then no. It's very clear she's she's unconscious, but you don't know if you do like a sternum rub, you don't know if that'll wake her up.
I would like to use telepathic speech to establish a telepathic connection with her and talk in her head.
Okay. Why don't you pop that to the chat? Okay. Can you roll me a spellcasting ability check?
That just that does not include that's just a straight charisma check, correct?
So your spellcasting is a +4.
Yeah. I'll just do a charisma roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll high.
13. So
Can I use my inspiration?
You can use your inspiration.
Oh, awesome. Get rid of that.
Sev.
Oh wait. Do I need to use inspiration before, or?
Nope. Inspiration's a reroll.
It's a reroll.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
Hey.
So you go and cast your telepathic connection, and the mist coalesces around her and tries to block it, but you do end up getting a small tendril in, and you think you can probably connect to her almost like, you know, when a two-way radio is like a little staticky?
Yeah.
Like that. You don't know if she'll be able to differentiate if it's you, but you can certainly try and talk to her. There is a connection.
Arfire, can you hear me? Which is all on his head, so he's not actually speaking.
Yeah.
Just
Arfire, you hear the very, very distant call of Sev, and it's kind of broken up. You hear Arfire and Can.
Arfire, in the meantime, it is fully hyperventilating inside, buried underground. Hearing those words, I'm here, get me out, fuck, and the dirt starts to, like, enter. I'm just gonna try and dig myself a little bit of space, like move my arms up and get some breathing room.
Sure. Sev, you hear heavy, petrified breathing, and get me, and then, like, coughing and hyperventilating as you hear, like, exertion. You can roll an athletics check to see how well you can make some space. Magnus, what do you do?
Seeing this go on and Not really fully understanding what's happening. Think he might try a simple idea and
Okay.
see if a loud noise might wake her up. So I'm going to bring my blunderbuss over near her and aim for like the thickest part of the mist, and just fire one off.
Do we have a chance to respond to him just leveling his blunderbuss at the mist?
Roll initiative. Here, let's just put everybody into the initiative order because apparently that is a fucking thing now. Have we not learned that loud noises are not a good thing?
Oh, Pippin, a natural one. Oh, Pippin.
Hey, it was on initiative. That's one
Our
of the
fire
best things
at the
we did
start
once.
of the day, I did give my vigilant blessing to you, so you would have had advantage.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you can re-roll your initiative.
We tied.
Nice.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He has nothing to do with this situation. I cannot be contained.
Did you want to roll again, our fire?
Yeah, it didn't let me. +4.
I mean,
17?
because
17.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh my god, and you guys have
Yeah.
the same decks. That's crazy.
yeah, it's like we are exactly tied.
Rollies!
Rollies.
So I need a
okay.
roll off. Can you Can you guys just roll a d20? It's just straight d20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did that do anything?
Yeah.
So
Alright, I tried to make a roll, but I can't see it.
you rolled a 17. So okay, because we're now in initiative order. So Magnus comes, draws his blunderbuss, thinking, "Yes, I've got the best idea." Aims his gun at the mist around our fire.
Yeah, because you said
And-
it was like coming in,
Yeah.
trying to, so
Yep,
it was like, we fought some invisible weirdness before. Something might be there.
So, a couple of things happen. As you go to fire your weapon, Sev, seeing this, goes to try and grab and, like, stop. But you manage to be like, nope, get that shot off. A massive explosion happens, and the mist does dissipate for the moment. At least a little bit. At least a little bit.
Progress.
When the mist dissipates, this boom echoes for 1,000 feet.
Yes.
And you hear roaring. And it sounds, well, make perception checks. Everybody but our fire can make a perception check. Reminder, call out what your rolls are for the chat.
Pippin has a 14.
22 for
gonna have to-
Wimble.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to refresh because I'm not seeing any of my rolls now.
Magnus got an 8. And Sev got a natural 20 for a 20. So everybody hears the roars. Pippin, it sounds like 2. One is a little bit more pained than the other, but they're definitely 2 distinct roars, and they, for Sev and Wimble, they are coming in your direction. I need to do some math on that because it's 1,000 feet. But also, so the mist dissipates. Seems like it's going to come back the next round. Like it's going to come. but you also start to see root tendrils trying to come in as well. That is Magnus's turn. Our fire when... Oh, let me do some quick math before I... Just a second. What is their speed? I already had these guys on the board, so it's like... Divided by... Okay, so you guys have some time. Anyway, something's coming. Arfire, you do manage to make a little bit of space so that you can breathe. Definitely not enough to pull yourself out of the ground. It's almost like anytime you get more than like this much space, the ground comes back. And like you manage to keep it out of your mouth and stuff, but at this point you're just getting enough space to breathe and potentially help with fear of being, crushed. But you also start to hear again, you hear a life of struggle for what? To die in the mud? Useless. And then you feel like wriggling along your body. Next round.
If that counts as her turn, at the end of her turn, the Twilight Sanctuary would go off and potentially end a charmed or frightened condition on her.
So I will say it's going to lower the DCs a little bit.
Okay.
But it's not a frightened condition. Like, it's not a frightened effect. She's not charmed. She is being attacked. And with this, like, connection through your channel divinity, you can tell that she is being psychically attacked.
Okay.
By the fen. So next round, everybody, I'm just gonna go by rounds until we get to the round that the thing is gonna happen. So you all get one more thing you can do to help with this.
Magnus, that's you, buddy.
Oh, sorry. That was first.
Well, it doesn't have to be in order. Like, you guys can choose who goes. Like, Magnus went first last time, so if you have an idea, or like, if Seb wants to try and get more information, or...
I think at this point, Sev was trying to block me, so I think that might be what's going on right now. And I'm not sure what I would do to follow up if my big gunshot didn't wake her up. Because
yeah. Well, and I would say you would be able to see these vines and stuff coming, these roots and stuff coming towards the group as well. It's not like a stat blocked thing. It's just if you have to decide if somebody's going to take care of them, or if they're going to allow them to come close.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a way to take care of them other than shooting.
Seeing the vines, I can go ahead and take care of those. I pull out my dagger, and I'm just going to get the chopping.
Okay. Sure. Do you want to roll just a straight attack roll? Alright,
Yep.
yeah. Just a straight attack roll. Oh, I guess I could put on some more, like, freaky music.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
11.
The fire is kind of terrible. Not gonna lie.
The what?
The choir that we're hearing in the background right now, the ominous. I will say that. Ominous.
Going to cast
Yeah, we
a
can keep that then.
spell.
Okay.
I got an 11 on my attack with the dagger.
Yeah, so so that's not quite enough. You are trying, and as you're trying to like stab these things, it's quite woody because it's roots, but they're also quite wiggly. So like you go to attack and it wiggles out of your way, and then one of them wraps around you and drags you to the ground. Wimble.
I'm going to cast Bless on Arfire, Sev, and Pippin.
Oh, perfect. So I would say the Bless would go off first. Just
So
based
add a
on...
D4?
Yeah, you can add a D4 if you want.
Big money!
Alright. So as this thing goes to drag you down to the ground, you feel this influx of power from your resident powerful Wimble. And it's almost like the starlight from the aura just like drags your arm and stabs the root for you, and it pops off and then wiggles back into the to the brush, and you can use this turn to kind of like keep the roots at bay so they can't grab onto anybody. Sev, what would you like to do? Are you talking?
Yep, sorry about that. I have one of two ideas. One is to buy us more time from the creatures, and the other one is to help our fire. The only idea... Go ahead.
I would tell you, like, from based on how far away the roar was, they're quite a ways away. Like, probably... Probably, like, a little over a minute.
Damn.
Oh, in that case, he's going to try to reinforce his connection with our fire. To say you're in the cart, you're safe. Wimble may need your help.
Ooh, okay.
Smart.
Okay. Roll me another spellcasting ability check, and you can add the bless, the 1d4. Bless's ability
Smart cookie.
checks too, right?
Attack roll is saving throw.
Yeah, attack roller saving throw.
Oh no.
I could
Well,
guidance as
consider
a
this an
reaction.
attack.
Well, except for then you would lose guidance is a
Guidance is
spell too.
concentration. Nope, I'm maintaining Bless for a minute.
Yeah. Okay, so then just a charisma.
I'm going to spend one lucky point to give myself advantage.
Sure.
I think I can do this. Ability.
That was literally any roll. Sounds wrong.
Sorry?
Yeah, just
Like I thought you could add bless on any d20 test.
Yeah, no.
I wish.
each.
Okay, 16.
I can add the D4.
The D4 isn't ability
right.
checks. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, so 16. I would say that's still like gonna give her benefit. Arfire, you now are able to hear more of Sev now that you are able to quiet your thoughts a little bit now that you can breathe. And you hear all of what he says. Where'd it go? Now that you kind of have an idea that, actually, did anybody communicate that she is being psychically attacked?
I would have when I found it out.
You would have?
Yeah.
Seb, would you have told her that?
Oh, absolutely. I'm also
Okay.
speaking directly into her mind, so
Right. So you get this information, Arfire, and what memory or conviction or piece of yourself would you hold on to try and fight off the despair of being buried, unknown, forgotten? With the knowledge that Wimble needs you, but like something. What can you draw on?
I would say there's a flash of memory of the first time our fire sort of stood up for herself. So we find a little orcish girl with like badly chopped hair that's kind of like sticking out everywhere, and like a couple of bullies that are facing off against her, and you see she sort of punches someone in the face and grabs their knife, and then sort of turns around to the rest of the group, sort of threatening them. I think that memory of having power, of having the ability to do something, might be the memory that she relies on. Like, I can do things now. I have agency.
Okay. Can
Knowing
you
she's
make
excited to be attacked, she's gonna grab whatever wrinkly thing is and be like, "Let me go, you fucking bastard!"
nice? Can you make a charisma saving throw with the D4 for bless?
Okey-dokey. I'm gonna
So
use lucky on that.
okay.
'Cause
Yep.
that's bullshit. Come on, dice. Come on.
Okay. An 18. So you take this memory, and the memory shifts a little bit. Where you were able to like defend yourself, in this twisted version, the person actually grabs a hold of you and slams you down and turns the knife on you. But then a snap of blue magical energy that is quite familiar to you now, mixed with a twilight almost swirling together into this new form of magic that you can recognize as both Wimble and Sev. Snaps out and reaches around this person, drags them off of you, picks you up, and gives you back the knife, and you are back into your regular memory where you were able to actually stand up for yourself. And that is a full success.
Does that mean... Okay, so that's one success, one failure?
No,
Like
that's
that?
one success, one half success, because the one was just getting to the point where you could focus.
Gotcha.
Next round, the mist, the roots and stuff have been held off by Pippin. The mist is coming back and is now like dive bombing into our fire.
I have to do my temp HP rolls for everyone else.
Oh yeah, do that. Excuse me.
Thank you for the big money. The big temp.
For the big boost. Remember to call out your rolls.
I will. I'm getting all the rolling done first. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Pippin got 9. Magnus got 4. Sev got 7. Arfire got 7, and I give myself 6 temp HP.
Wait, so you're giving our fire temp and not the help with the fear? For this round?
Oh, I thought you said that it wasn't so much that she was...
It isn't taking off an effect, but it did help lower the DC.
Okay, then I would
The
not
DC.
give her the 10 HP. If
Okay.
if Wimble felt that was helping, that would be his priority rather than the 10 HP.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. So then, yeah. So it did lower DCs
Okay.
for her. Okay. Third round. Magnus, is there anything you would like to do?
Seeing the mist around her, where are we from the wagon?
You're on the wagon.
Oh, we're on the wagon.
Yeah, I don't have a wagon. I probably should get a
Yeah.
wagon.
I just, me and my brain, we were thinking we were on the ground. If we hear the things, then I'd probably get up to, if somebody's not already driving the horses. Didn't somebody say they were driving the horses?
I thought
Where am
about
I
it,
inside?
but I've been focusing on helping our fire.
Right. Then I think Magnus would try to drive the horses a direction away from the loud noises that we're heading towards us to have lunch.
Okay. Roll me 2 things.
Because, yeah, he is clearly out of his element with the magical mist, and his idea didn't help.
Pippin, did you jump off the wagon to go after the roots?
No, I assumed I was just
Okay.
stabbing the ones that would be crawling up the side.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that it was in my brain proper.
Mhm.
2 rolls, Magnus. Animal handling check.
That's okay.
You can have advantage because they're really well trained horses.
Okay.
And you were taught how to Okay,
Dirty 20?
perfect. And then a survival check.
Okay. Can I bonus action give myself a moxie point before I do the second roll?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I just want to put you in chat. Don't make me choose a thing. There, display in chat. Because if I fail an ability check, I can re-roll it with a moxie point. So that was 25.
Perfect. Yeah. So you are very easily able to direct the horses and find the direction you were going, or want to go. You're able to keep on to the path, so you don't have to worry about trying to get off the path. For probably a couple of rounds. You're pretty good. You've got a pretty good sense of direction and where you're going.
Okay. And does this have any effect on the mist trying to coalesce around her? Is it trying to trail behind and chase, or is it just a bubble?
It is trying to follow, but you do get out of the mist for this round. But it is now gonna start. So you took it by surprise. It didn't expect you guys to move, so it's just bleh. And then as you guys run away, you can see and you can start to hear, "No, she's mine. I need her." On the wind, and then mist starts coming from all directions.
I'm just gonna yell back, "She's mine first!"
You called dibs! You called dibs!
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so that's your turn, Sev. What would you like to do? So, I'll give you a couple of
Yes.
ideas too. You could try and create a lifeline of some sort, to tether her back to the reality. Or you can like use an emotional draw or something like that.
I just remind her that we're all bound together by rope and try to use that to form kind of a like you said, a lifeline. Like we're all here with you. You know. We're about to be eaten alive. Please help us.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check.
All right. Oh wait, 1d4 because it's an actual check, right? Or is that
saving throws? Unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah. So a bless doesn't help with this, unfortunately. So a 15. You definitely feel like you are getting through this bond. And like Arfire, you now can start to feel the ropes that are attached to you. So it definitely does help. A 15 was enough. Pippin. Or no, actually Magnus first. Or not Magnus, the other one. Wimble. Too many people. This is like when your mother calls, Johnny, Ian, Amber, you!
So already have him focused on concentrating the spell and on bless and having the twilight emanation up. Wimble's like magically he's not super used to doing cleric things. It's still new to him. So at this point he's going to think back on home for a minute and remember that orcish women can sometimes be a little angry, and he's gonna whisper to Arfire, "I'm so sorry. I don't mean to do this. I'll introduce you to my wife and daughter after this for this," and then he's just gonna slap her right across the face. Try to stoke that anger inside her to wake her up.
Okay, roll me an unarmed strike. Please not 20 this. Please not 20 this. That'd be fucking hilarious.
It's a 7.
7.
Oh yeah, no, it's a 7. I don't have bless on myself.
You haul back and you get there and you go, but she looks so much like what my daughter would look like, and you tap her. Arfire, you don't even feel it. You don't hear it. You don't feel it. You feel like a little bit more adrift than you had just this last few seconds.
Oh boy, I'm gonna hang on to the tether that I feel to Sev and the band, and I'm gonna try.
Do I still get my?
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I didn't want. I wanted to try to give you the best chance you could. Pippin is going to stand up at the wagon. He's going to use his bonus action to use taunt. What do you mean I don't have any to spend? Of course I have some to spend.
Just
Aren't you telling you don't have a
There you go.
resource?
Yeah, I guess it
Sometimes
didn't.
you just have to go in and give yourself that resource back if it's
yeah.
I'm going to, since we know that this is a psychic attack, I can target something that can hear and understand me, and since it just spoke common, I'm going to hurl my words at the mist and say, "This is an awful way to pick up women!" And then I'm going to use my action to the wisp, whatever it is, has to make a wisdom saving throw, I guess. If it can hear and understand me, which I just trying to make
Yeah.
it have disadvantage on attacking her. And then I'm going to use my action to Starry Wisp the biggest clump.
Okay. So, interesting. Wisdom save, eh? What would the wisdom be of that?
2.
I mean, you can
Two?
also just roll gentle
2.
twin. And get the vibes.
Oof.
I like that die.
Thank you. It's a skull dice, which, unfortunately for you guys, is rolling pretty good.
It would be disadvantage.
Why is it at disadvantage?
Isn't it?
No,
Isn't
this
it
is the wisdom save.
what taunt does? Oh, fuck, okay.
Yeah, no, it's wisdom save. You taunt out to the general fen, really, and you say, "Oh, you know, that about the women," and you get the feeling of an overwhelming presence that it's not a creature that's attacking her.
Uh-huh.
It's the fen, which is massive, and it's powered by all of the creatures that live within it, but also all of the things that it drags off the path and feeds on, and all of the, even like that displacer beast you guys saw, as it decomposes, it powers this fen's presence and essence, and it does not think you are worthy. But I will say, a 13 is enough to keep the roots off of you. So that's good.
Good.
Arfire, what were you going to do? Were you going to, what was your plan?
I'm going to grab that tether as best I can and try and center my energy and just sort of... I'm a paladin. I'm used to hitting things and making things explode with divine energy. I'm going to try and own that divine energy and just bring it as like a protective shield around me.
Okay. What kind of check are you hoping to get out of that?
Charisma ability? Or saving throw, maybe? Because charisma is my spellcasting. Or wisdom.
Yeah, I would say, like, if you're trying to, like, shield yourself with divine energy, that would probably be, like, a spellcasting, ability check. You're trying to connect with Sev and that, but you're also trying to connect with your god.
Okay.
Are you not trying to connect with your god?
I am. It's just, I don't get the bless, but it's an 18.
Well, I mean, you were trying to project this power. You start to, as the fen starts to get a little bit more frustrated, and it tries to convince you that you are a nobody and you are powerless, you take this tether that Sev has helped remind you of and draw on the energy, and I believe your god's name is Thesis. Is that him?
Yes. Yes.
You draw on his energy and you feel, because what is his domain? Trickery,
The
right?
shadow trickery.
And shadow.
Yeah, so
Pull
you
up shadows to hide me.
and that's exactly it. Like, you feel almost like the warm blanket of a hidden place. And the whispers of the fen that were very prominent are filtered through this blanket of shadow, and they're not hitting as hard. And you think that one more good push and you should be able to get out of this. Next round. That is 2 successes. Magnus. Are you doing anything other than...
I think I'm going to keep driving the horses and trying to keep an eye out, or if the mist is trying to, like, do a final, like, surge or something around her.
Okay.
But other than that, I'm just gonna devote most of my energies towards driving the horses and getting as you know, fast as we can out of here, or at least out of this specific area, because that seems to be what is working. So
Sure. So, animal handling check with advantage. Easy. These guys are... Yeah, and it's almost like these horses have gone in the fen before. Like, they probably traveled back and forth quite a bit. So they're horses, but they're well trained. Can you roll a perception check?
Perception. What's that? Another 25.
Nice.
How did I get the same 2 rolls on 2 separate rolls?
Because perception is clearly your blessed feature.
Right?
Congrats, you're now the carriage driver.
Yeah. Yeah, so you are definitely able to deftly maneuver between the trees, stay on the path. You can hear in the distance the creatures are still making their way in your general direction. And the mist itself is weakening, but it is still coming. But it is definitely not as strong as it used to be.
Alright, yeah, seeing that, it definitely just heading down the roads as fast as it could.
Dev, what would you like to do?
Wish I took Gust of Wind.
Flap your arms. Flap, flap, flap.
Probably just continue talking about her, trying to draw her out to Is Seb aware of, like, it's the Finn that's trying to attack her psychically?
I mean, I imagine you guys have been saying out loud what's been going on, like all of this stuff that you've experienced, so I would say probably, yeah.
Yeah, Pippin would have said it aloud.
You're much stronger in this. Whatever this place is trying to drag you down and keep you here. Also, Wimble slap you.
Roll me another persuasion check.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and burn my last lucky to get myself advantage.
Sure.
Yeah. Persuasion.
Oof.
Ow.
This time it's almost like it's not personal enough. Like, you try and be like, oh yeah, this thing. And by the way, Wimble slapped you, but he didn't actually hit you very much. And the mist kind of breaks your connection between you and our fire. The psychic telepathic link is just ripped out of you. So that our fire, that connection that you have had up until this point, you are now bereft and you are alone with the darkness. The only thing left is this shadowy shroud. Your friends have abandoned you. Wimble.
So I have a question. This is just like mechanically or roleplay wise would change how Wimble reacts. Is there any visual indicator that she is doing better in this battle, or is she still just like out stiff as a board?
So you can see her twitch, and there's probably the occasional mumble that comes through, like, at the very beginning it would be fear or like, I can't breathe, that kind of thing. And then also the mist itself isn't as strong as it was. So yes, you can kind of see, but you don't know how close she is. You know, it's hard to tell from this side without like trying to investigate that.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to determine is like, would Wimble reasonably know that she's, mechanically she's had 2 successes? If Wimble wouldn't know that, be a little bit of panic setting in right now for him.
Yeah, it's... Unless he physically... Like, there's no physical change.
Okay.
She is still unconscious. She is muscle twitching.
Without being there connected to her mind.
Yeah.
At this point, now we're 18 seconds in? 24 seconds in? Wimble, starting to panic a little bit, is going to sit down and kind of like lift her head onto his lap. And he's just going to kind of rub her back like a concerned parent does when they can't do anything to help. And he's just kind of mumbling under his breath, not you too. And just focusing on keeping up the bless and the twilight emanation.
I want to say, like, do, like, a comfort roll, but I don't know what a comfort roll would be.
Maybe wisdom? Or
Yeah.
charisma?
Yeah, maybe, like, just a straight wisdom ability check. And, Arfire, can you roll an insight check?
Of course.
Oh dear God. 13?
Nine. I cannot roll an insight check.
There's
Do I have
a
inspiration?
slight...
No,
Oh.
I don't know.
Do you want my inspiration? Would that help? Can I give him my inspiration?
Sure, if you want to. I don't care how you use it.
Come on. That's even worse.
So 13 and a 9. Arfire, you feel the faintest, slightest brush of warmth, and then it's gone. And Wimble, you feel her do like a shudder, and then status. Like nothing happens, and it's like she should be waking up. Like everything you guys have been doing, like there's no reason she should be unconscious still. I am going to say, Wimble, you are probably going to experience fear.
Okay.
Just based on how you roleplayed that. It's the panic. Pippin.
So this is the fin itself attacking. So if we want to fight, we have to fight the fin. Do we see any big trees or anything nearby?
I mean, you're in a swamp.
Well, yeah,
So,
but I didn't know if there's
yeah.
like a bigger tree.
I mean, roll a perception check or a nature check. Perception or nature.
Yeah, it'll be a perception check.
Like, is there
16.
one coming close up?
Yeah, like not too far ahead, there would be like one of the bigger, probably like a weeping willow type tree.
Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna get my hoopak out. And for those of you who don't know, the top half of a hoopak is like a sling attached to a quarterstaff. And I'm gonna dig in my pockets and I'm gonna pull out my bomb and alchemist fire.
Okay.
I'm going and when we drive by, I'm gonna sling them both at the tree.
Thanks for the hydrate.
Yes. Everybody take a drink. Okay.
We have to fight the fin, guys.
Couple of things. I
Yep.
want a straight attack roll
Yep.
to see how well you place these bombs.
I'm gonna use lucky and give myself advantage.
You also have the D4 from Bless. Yeah,
Yep.
okay, it rolled.
Oh, it's a good thing. Okay.
17.
So, 17. Okay. You can hit your target. It's
Cool.
not the best throw you've ever made, but it is definitely not the worst. And I would say with a 17, you can time it, so when would you like it to hit? As you're going past or after you've passed?
Like, I want to sling it at, like, right as we're passing, so that way it's the shortest distance.
Okay. Pop
Both
the
of those
bomb
items?
and the alchemist fire into the chat. You guys see Pippin dig through his bags and go, aha, I have the perfect thing. And then chuck these things at a random large tree. And I think they go kaboom. Now,
Should be a
question.
fucking trend.
Which one do you chuck first? Because it's two things, right?
Oh, I was going to launch them both at the same time.
Oh, you're putting them both in the, okay.
Yeah, so that way the bomb
Like take
makes
them
it-
together, tie them together, and
Yep.
okay.
How do
I'll allow it.
How do
I'll
I
allow it.
put them into...
World on fire.
I think you.
I think you
'Cause
just,
I'm just-
click them.
I'm clicking on it and it's
Mhm.
not really...
If
Display
it
in
doesn't work,
chat, there we
try
go.
right click. Yeah, try right clicking and then, because that's what I had to do for my Moxie. Otherwise, it comes up with, "Do you want to do one of these 3 actions?" It's like, no, just put this in chat, please.
Yep.
Okay.
I sling
So-
these with my hoopak at the tree.
So roll a 3d6 and a d4 of fire, like of.
Yep.
Yep.
Magnus
Wait a
just takes a
minute.
big sniff. Just,
You can't Pippin
I love the
bombs?
smell of napalm in the morning.
I gave Pippin... I found them. I found them fair and square in my pocket.
you find some nifty things in those pockets of yours.
Just going through random stuff and just drop stuff in his bag. It's fine.
9 damage with the bomb, 2 damage with the fire, and now it's ablaze.
Okay. You hear a resounding like, almost like it's a screech on a different level, and you just hear and then rumbling on the ground, and the water in beside you starts rippling and shaking and bursting out as the fen itself is now mad.
I got
But the one tree is burning. The one tree is burning. Let me roll a. Do you want high or low, Pippin?
High every day. You're rolling good.
Okay.
Goddamn right, it's high.
And your desired outcome is for the fen to burn, correct?
I want it. The desired outcome is that the fin has to direct its attention on the tree, or else it will start burning. I'm hoping that it can't do 2 things at once.
Okay. As
I
the
just want to set the
screech,
world on fire.
as the screech emanates and the ground shakes and rumbles, and you feel almost like the wood itself is going to come and swallow you up. The trees, the willow bursts into flames, and then the one beside it bursts into flames, and then it starts to move to different trees, and the water starts erupting. It's definitely distracted.
Good.
Probably
That's
not
all
in
I
a
was
good.
aiming.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's all I was aiming for.
Okay. Arfire, you feel the earth around you tremble and shake and start to crack and fall quicker. And you know that this is not a good situation. How do you want to try and push through this? And you're close. You know you're very, very close. How do you respond to that?
I want to channel my fucking anger at this moment right now because my friends abandoned me. I'm stuck in a deep fucking hole in the worst way possible that our fire knows. And this damn thing is like getting worse and worse and worse. And she's just gonna like, if she was a barbarian, she'd rage, but I can't do that. So I would like to try and intimidate.
Okay.
into
What-
letting me-
Sure, yeah, you can use intimidation. What does this actually look like?
Let me go. I'm going to like just start punching the fucking dirt around me. And like any divine energy I might have, I would use it to like create like this sort of burning effect around me.
Okay, are you gonna like use a divine smite, or are you going to use like anything
I will say,
extra?
can I do a wrathful smite?
Sure.
As I try and just punch my way out. So,
Yeah, so I would say roll your wrathful smite, like, because you get damage on that.
Mhm.
Yeah, so roll the d6 and add it to your, perfect, and then add it to your, add the 5 to your intimidation check.
perfect. Alright. It's 5.
I really think this character needs to take a level in Barbarian, man.
I think so too. That's a 21.
Perfect. So, it's a whole combination of everything. You felt this disconnection and you get so angry, and you start to have where this ground is shaking and shuddering, and as you go and you're pounding and you're just like furious, there's a crack but it's not dirt that cracks. It's almost like, you know, when you're watching a television and the pixels just go. That's what it looks like. Everything just like shatters, and then you sit bolt upright and just huge gasps of air, and you are now out of this cloying dirt. And Wimble, she just like, you're like, please wake up, please, I can't, please. And then she like, whoop, stands up.
Just fully like, who is it? Who fucking did that? Let me at him. Like fully feral and furious.
Wimble would do that dad thing, and I'm just going to turn away and kind of put my hands on my hips, look at the trees for a little bit. Don't let anybody know I was just crying.
Whoa, Warfire, you missed me blow up a tree!
Goddamn right. Blow that fucking tree up. Don't you do that to me. I'm gonna shake my fist at the cloud.
The one character I don't have create bonfire.
That's funny. So what is everybody's reaction to this? The mist has dissipated, but the earth is still shaking. Like, Arfire, you wake up to the earth shaking and screeching and howling and water erupting everywhere. Also, Magnus, I need you to make another animal handling check. This one's straight, because the earth is fucked.
That's well, I'm gonna use my Moxie point to re-roll that. Try to get higher. Nope, 11. Didn't work.
So, the ground erupts right in front of your horses, and they slam on the brakes, rear up, and start shaking in fear. Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome, lovely raiders.
Oh, hello.
The paladin raging
Yes.
in everything.
Yeah, the paladin's gonna multi-class into a zealot barbarian.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, so the ground is like fully like earthquake tremble type thing going on.
Yep.
Right. I'm going to use my channel divinity marine layer to create a thick fog that surrounds us and see. Something tells me we might want to get the fuck moving. I think it leaves a certain space for us to see. So it creates like a small little bubble. I'm not gonna put the thing down, but
As an action.
me and each creature within the area treat the area as lightly obscure.
Okay.
Everywhere else
So-
is heavily obscure.
Okay. So I will say, if you ride one of the horses,
Mhm.
they will have they'll be lightly obscured. If you are in the cart, they are heavily obscured.
Okay, I'll hop into the front seat.
Okay. So then they you're able to like make it so they can kind of see. Can you roll a animal handling check, cuz you're now the one that's going to have to guide these things. These creatures, these horses that are freaking the fuck out, man.
May I give our fire some bardic inspiration?
Sure.
I would love
Pippin's
some.
gonna be laughing and pulling out his tambourine and it's just going to town, just dancing.
And can I give her any help?
Sure. I'd say you guys can work together.
Perfect. Your bardic is a d6?
I did apply it, so it might actually roll it. Who knows?
Okay.
Or it might ask you for it if you want to use it.
Handling. So with the help, it's advantage, right?
Yeah, it's a D6 right now.
Wait. You know, I don't know why I try. It's a 9.
Yeah, so
Oh.
unfortunately, like, they, even though they can kind of see, their vision is now quite obscured, but the ground is shaking so much that they are frozen. Like, they think that if they move, the ground is going to open up, or they're going to be swallowed, or something's going to happen. Can everybody make perception? Oh, yes, Sev?
Can I cast Calm Emotions on the horses?
Sure.
Damn.
I will also do the Wimble thing of innately casting Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And I don't remember the horses' names, but I will tell them, remember, apples. We just gotta get out of this here swamp, and you get all the apples you want.
Apples. Right? I can do apples. I'm a little bit.
Dipsy and Lala.
I don't think that was it, but we can go with it if you want to.
It had to be humanoid, so unfortunately.
Oh,
Can I take that spell back?
yes, you may.
Sorry.
Apples.
That's unfair.
Apples are good, but this is like terrifying, and we're gonna get swallowed. And did you see the fire? The fire was really bad, and I don't know what to do. And she's not very good at telling us where to go, and I can't see.
I understand all that. Just focus on the apples, and we'll get you where you need to go. And you'll get all the scritches and the apples, and maybe a nice brushing. Get all this swamp muck out of your fur.
Can you roll persuasion check, please? Apples. Okay.
19.
I mean, if you say there's apples at the end, I will believe you. And I think we deserve more than apples after all of this. Like, perhaps, a massage? We're used to massages and, some chiropractic adjustments and
So-
all the grain we could eat for a long time.
When we get to Somnacia, I promise you will have the high life.
Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. I can do this. And he looks over at his friend and goes, "We can do this." Somebody roll survival.
Yeah, so if they're going to be calming down, I think I'd like to try to take the reins back and try to guide them down the road again.
Yeah. So survival.
And then I'm going to do the bonus action, get myself a Moxie point.
Sure.
Did you still
before I
want
do
somebody to roll perception earlier?
Everybody's gonna need to roll
Oh,
perception
yes.
with disadvantage, but roll the survival first.
Okay. Survival.
Okay, 16.
16?
That's enough to find your way. Yep.
Okay. And perception at
I got
disadvantage.
11.
Ooh.
Damn.
Wimble got 11. Pippin got a
Rolled fairly
5.
solid. I got a 24
I
by
got
some
some.
miracle.
Our fire's an 8 and Sev's a 6. Everybody else, it's pretty hard to see anything outside of this bubble, and the bubble of mist kind of dissipates sound. Magnus, roll me a D100 and choose high or low. And that is what you want to get past.
Alright, I'm going to choose high.
Okay, roll a D100. If you get a 50 or and above, you guys get out of this scot-free.
65.
Perfect.
Oh, thank God.
As you are traveling through, you can hear creaking and shuddering as in the mist, something is trying to find you. Like in this fog that our fire has put down. But then it starts to fade, and you can now, all of the shaking of the earth is kind of focused where the fire was, and you can hear splashing, and as the fen itself is trying to put out the fire. And you guys continue on your way.
I was just
Journey
adding
is...
temp HP to our fire before my Twilight Sanctuary drops, because it only lasts a minute.
Right. You can, yeah, that is fine. What is your max?
My max
8, 9, 10, 11?
on temp HP?
Yeah.
No, it's a D6, so it'd be 9.
Oh god. Yeah. Don't know why I was counting off the 8. 9. So if everybody can take 9 temporary hit points, I'll say that between the next 5 rounds you're able to get...
Well, no, it lasts a round. Like, it's done after round 6. We're on round 5. Wait, never mind.
No, it lasts a minute.
Minute. I can't do math, okay?
Yeah,
Actually,
I'm
I
gonna
like
say,
math, but...
take the win. The DM is saying you guys can max out the temp HP.
Yeah, quit arguing. This is good.
So, the rest of the journey for the day passes uneventfully. You make it past where the fen had been bothering you, and you find a place that is a pretty standard place that most people will take for a break. Seems like it is a well-kept campsite. There's a fire pit. By this point, the rain has stopped. Rain has stopped. Yes. And you can just through the canopy see the glimmering of stars. The moon is starting to rise, and you guys can make camp. I will turn it over to you for how you want to spend your night.
Oh, thank God.
Our fire, when you were unconscious, do you remember anything?
What, the you slapping me part? Yeah, I remember it. Well, no. It didn't really feel like a slap. It was pathetic.
That's fair.
But thank you, Sev. That was helpful for grounding. Or whatever. I don't like this place.
Man, did y'all see that tree? It went... And then everything caught on fire, and then the earth started shaking. Arfire, you missed out. It was really cool. I had this bomb in my pocket. I don't know where I got it from, but it's okay. I don't have it anymore, because I blew up a tree with it, and I think it helped.
New house rules. You're not allowed to have any more bombs in your pocket. You have to hand them over immediately.
I'm just really happy
Yeah.
when I accidentally blew you back. It didn't blow up.
That's probably for the best. Is anybody else having this ringing in your ear? It's like I can't hear properly. I can't tell what it's from.
I believe that's called tinnitus. You might want.
Blunderbuss shot right over her head.
Oh, yeah. That is a point.
Nope. Ain't got no clue how that happened.
Roll a deception
Maybe.
check.
Night of rest. Insight. I'm rolling
Ooh.
insight.
Me? Him?
Whoever's lying.
Wimble's the one that lied.
19.
Wimble has no idea.
I have no idea.
That's funny.
It's fine.
Question for you, Arfire.
Mhm.
That experience. Just you don't have to say anything right now, really. But just something to think about. Is that experience going to cause lasting effects for your character?
I would say yes. Just a reminder and that sense of abandonment being refreshed as a wound definitely will make her a little bit more vicious. I think.
What about the being buried alive?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't like that one bit. Claustrophobia. New fear unlocked.
You said we're out of the fence.
No, you are
No, we're
out of
just-
where the fen. You're on. We're at the evening of day 2, and it's a 4-day travel.
Got it.
We're out of the bit that tried to eat us.
Yeah, and the fen is really mad at you. Oh no. Excellent.
So, alright. As far as the night goes, I'll go ahead and take first watch. Because for the moment I have 60 feet of dark vision, but I'm gonna lose that after tonight.
I'm gonna take
Okay.
take watch in the the deepest hours of the night.
And Pippin loves last watch.
Okay.
I'll take first watch. Nobody else.
No, I'm taking.
Okay.
If I'm taking first, and
I'll
then
join.
Wimble's.
I'll
Okay.
help.
Okay.
How about? Because I suck at perception. So I can help.
So, are you lighting a fire? In the
I
provided
mean, we've
fireplace?
already established fire is our friend.
Can we make like a pit fire so there isn't like most of it is like underground, so there's and stuff?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it,
would
it
say you
wouldn't
could
be
do
hard
that.
to dig a hole.
Yeah, like there's
Makes-
already a fire pit. It's not super deep, but you could make it deeper.
Yeah. Protect it from the wind, protect it from the rain.
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh.
Sure. Roll your perception. Wimble, or not Wimble. Magnus, you can
Magnus.
have advantage.
Okay. And bonus action Moxie point, just for giggles.
Sure.
I'm just not gonna keep putting it in chat and blowing it up.
Sure.
22.
22. Your watch passes eerily silently. There is not even though the music shows birds and stuff, there is not even the sound of birds or insects in this area. It's like focus has been taken somewhere else, and it is using all of the resources available to it in the wrong spot.
It's already eaten everything here.
You could say that, I suppose. Yeah, your guys' watch passes uneventfully.
Yeah.
I
I think as just
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I was just as part of it, I take the time to start working on my new attachment I'm going to put on my gun at the end of our rest.
Perfect. Start tinkering. Actually, that's a good point. When you're tinkering and you're getting your new attachment ready, you also are drawn to tinkering with your orb thing. And you can start to do a little bit more work on that as well. Arfire, you see him tinker. Actually, Arfire, roll a perception.
Our fire roll perception. Oh boy. These dice
Never mind.
hate.
You don't actually see anything. Magnus, roll me like a tinkering check or whatever that would be.
Do I have tinkers? How does one do a check like that? Oh.
So, on your character sheet, if you scroll down under tools, click your Tinker's tools. Do you have Tinker's tools?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, just click on that. Just a normal.
Okay, I see. With a 21?
Beautiful. So the attachment comes along beautifully. You get the occasional nudge when you are going in the wrong direction, almost like a brush across your psyche, and gets you in the right direction of your tinkering. And when you're tinkering on the orb, by the end of the time that you're working on it, you start to feel a little bit of warmth coming from it, a little bit of connection, almost like there's something more to that.
All right.
Who's second watch?
How many shifts are there?
I think. Oh, well, I think a night can be done in 3, or does it have to be 4?
I think we were
I
doing
think
it 3,
Yeah, I think a night can be done in 3.
and I was taking the middle of the night.
Yeah.
With my 300 feet of dark vision, because I'm a Twilight Cleric.
I love Twilight Clerics.
So cool.
They're yeah. Alright, perception check.
$11.
So, with your 300 whatever feet of dark vision, describe to me why you are doing an 11. What is it that makes you fail at being able to actually watch what's going on?
Wimble, it's a little... You said it's a clear night? Or what's the night look
Yep.
like?
Yep,
Wimble's-
it's now cleared up. There's
What's
no clouds or anything like that.
What's the moon at currently?
The moon is a, what is that? A waxing crescent.
Okay, so... Just kind of feeling the moon, thinking about what happened earlier today. He's probably a little bit more absorbed in his thoughts than actually taking a good watch. just feeling getting closer to home. There's a little bit of anxiousness, and he's probably let that come to the forefront of his mind a little bit too much.
Okay. The night is clear, and you're... Same thing, there's no bugs, which is unusual in a swamp. There's no sounds of birds, no chirping, which is beneficial because it allows you to have these connections and deep thoughts. And you get the whisper of a voice you've probably heard sporadically, like you're not too far in your clergy, and it says, "It's okay. You didn't fail this time. She's safe. Rest." And then it almost is like a warm hug. And it's Miravel.
You would definitely lean into that.
And yeah, your watch passes uneventfully, other than you got a touch of the divine.
I will
She stroked your back.
I will wake up Pippin. And then head to bed a little bit more calm.
You sure?
Right.
I thought Wimble would like all the attention.
All right, Pippin.
He's got layers like an onion.
He has
Perception time.
layers. Perception.
I'm gonna use my last lucky of the day
All right.
because smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Mm-hmm.
17.
17.
So, shortly after Wimble goes to bed, you're watching. Nothing really phases you too much. You're kind of excited that you were able to get that off. But you start to hear movement in the trees. And it's like you can hear the creak and the crack. And when you first started watch, it was quiet. And then this shifting of what is it? Like vines and limbs, trees and tendrils, and you can see the tree start to move and flow as it comes to life, basically. And a well, you don't know what it's called, but a plant-like creature comes and starts to come at you guys and attack you.
Oh boy.
You are awake, so you do not have to roll. You get to roll your initiative regular. Everybody else roll initiative with disadvantage.
Can I say that I had my signal whistle, and the moment I saw the tree moving, I went ahead and blew it?
Sure.
Cool. I blow into that signal whistle hard.
Okay.
I can
a
even
piercing-
display what it do.
Yes, please. A piercing... Oh, it would be a little bit over here. Whoops. No, didn't do that. A piercing shriek can be heard up to 600 feet away. You guys need to stop with the loud noises.
I had to wake everybody up. This is important.
I will say you can roll initiative regular, everybody, because that jolts you awake.
And this is before the end of our long rest.
Yes, it is.
Would I still have my vigilant blessing? Mr. Twilight Cleric?
No, that's a one-off thing. Like, I
Okay.
have to recast it after, and I forgot to.
Okay, no worries.
It's on the next initiative.
Roger Dodger.
Magnus, if you could roll.
Yeah, sorry, I had to check the wind outside. It's picking up and trying to see if I need
I
to
rolled a
bring in
nat
my
one. Oh my
awning.
god.
Got a 14.
What? I keep getting the same rolls for things. I got another 19.
So it looks like, Magnus, you are up first as this piercing whistle decimates your sleep and you are jolted awake. You are currently prone because you're sleeping.
I go ahead and stand up, and then I can't see in the dark, but my gun currently can, so I'm going to bring it up and start looking around for the tree.
Sure, you see a
And if it's, I can see it if it's within 60 feet of us. Otherwise, if it's beyond that, I can't see crap.
yeah, it's right here, which
Okay.
is like 25 feet away.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
guy's gotta do what a guy's gotta do. I'm gonna have to shoot it. First off, bonus action, give myself a moxie point to start off this fight. It's gonna be like an, yes, goofball. That's good, just gonna be a running thing. Moxie points are so nuts.
I was laughing at the dog. Just like
Yeah,
the
he's a
flip
goober.
of the head. Super cute.
Oh yeah. His neck is made out of rubber. For some reason, I can't seem to target the tree.
Should be hover and T. Can anybody else target the tree?
I don't have a. It's not coming up as a thing like
I don't think
for
you've started.
hovering over the mouse.
Have we started combat yet? Because it
Yeah.
doesn't show the.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I can't target it.
It showed round start, but I can't target anything.
It's not in the combat tracker.
Hmm.
Did it roll in
Yeah, I
it?
can't. Oh, no, I can't target anybody.
Maybe reload.
Yeah, I can target teammates, but just not the
Yeah, I can't see it.
homing.
It's not coming up as like a token or something.
He is on initiative.
He is, yeah, he's after Magnus. Can you see him now?
I can see him.
I can
just
see
can't
it, but I
target the
can't
token.
do anything with it. Yeah.
Well, just whatever, roll. I know what his AC is.
Okay. Normal for a 23 to hit.
23 hits, yep.
So I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna shoot this thing, and it's not suppressed yet, so it's loud.
You guys weren't
Roll some
awake before, you are
damage.
now.
For some
See,
solid
my
damage,
signal
almost max.
whistle didn't matter because his is louder anyway.
It is. Almost max damage off that for 15.
Sure. It takes that hit. And it looks like a very powerful little, well, it's not little, it's big. It's quite powerful.
It's a little big hole.
It is a little big hole, yes.
All right, and that's gonna be it for my turn. And I think I get another moxie point because I didn't move anywhere and I shot something. Cool. Double check. At the end of my turn, if I gain a moxie point if I hit a creature of a challenge rating 1/2 or higher, and did not spend any of my movement. So if I was prone and standing up, I would have spent movement. So no. Okay. Alrighty.
Okay. I probably should have read the stat block. But because it's a lot more powerful than I thought it was. It is going to shamble up to Pippin and Arfire. Pippin, it is going to try and grab you.
Sure.
Oops, I need to make this visible.
Joy of the GM is you can change stuff on the go. So don't feel beholden.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. It's the Fen is very mad right now.
It's like
I need
someone
a
blew
strength
it up.
saving throw if you can like click that.
Yep.
Oof.
Roll a
5 is not enough. You are grappled, and you are going to take 12 points of damage.
Ow.
And then it drags you inside of it. You are.
We're fucked.
I'm gonna just a second. I want to make sure you get grappled. There we go. You're grappled. So you are inside of it. You can make you can try and get out. Like use your action to try and get out. You can also attack it inside of you, but you are blinded and restrained while inside of this thing.
Fun. Got it. Yeah.
Blinded.
Yep.
And restrained. And then it is going to make. What is the range on that? What is the range on that? Oh, it has a 10-foot reach. Look at that. Ooh. What the hell just happened? This is not blinded. Sorry, 1 second. Blinded?
I think the answer is no.
Oh, look, I'm blind.
Restrained. Okay. It is going to turn one of its tendrils onto Arfire. And it's going to reach out and try and slap you with a sparking tendril. Just like whacks out, hits you with an 18, and does 15 points of damage.
Okay. What is it?
And then
slapping me today?
And then it's going to do the same thing to Wimble, who is prone. You are within melee of it because it has reach. Wait, no, prone is within 5. It is going to move because it wants to be right up in your space. And it's just going to whack down and hit you with a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
For 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is its turn. Not Wimble. Pippin, you are inside.
A tree. Yep. Well, if anybody can hear it, Pippin will go, I learned this one from Sev! And I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
Nice.
If it's a dex save, does it just automatically fail since it's from inside?
Thunderwave is a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, it's a con save.
How do
I
I?
need you to make a
Voice.
D4. Roll a D4.
Okay. 1. I tried to place the measurement, but it's saying I'm failing to do it, so I don't know how that works.
That's okay.
Yeah. One of the modules is broken.
Yeah. A lot of the modules are broken. So, unfortunately, I always start counting on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your thunder wave is going that direction. I will.
Why does it go a direction? Isn't it around me?
Oh, is it an emanation?
Yeah, it's an
Original
emanation.
Yeah.
Never mind. Then
Yeah,
it is.
it's from me,
15-foot cube.
sprouting from the tree.
Right. Okay. So. Oh, there it is.
Something like that.
That.
Okay, so our fire, you need to make a con save, and the shambling mound needs to make a con save.
This is fine. This is not fine. I'm gonna lucky that bullshit. Oh, thank you very much. Come on, dice. I made you
All right,
pretty.
give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Love me, dice. Thank you.
Okay.
20.
Perfect. So both of us succeed.
Creatures take half damage, so.
And is this thunder damage?
Yep. It would be. They would both take 5.
Okay.
Oh, my fucking ears.
Bop,
Do you want me to apply it to myself?
bop.
I got it.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn? You only have bonus action. You're currently restrained.
Yeah. I'm going to give myself Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
And then because I used Bardic Inspiration, I'm going to punch. I want to attack. I didn't mean to target myself, but whatever.
19 does hit.
Cool. So it's a D6 plus 4.
Can you attack when you're restrained? You can, right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
Strain, yes.
You just have disadvantage attacking anything but the thing restraining you.
Okay.
Yeah.
A whopping
damage.
5 points damage.
Then I'm going to end my turn.
All right, Sev.
I would say initially, as soon as he wakes up, like he's probably in a major panic because when he was in captivity, that's how they woke him up every morning, a shrill alarm of sorts. But the sudden thunderous boom, like, brings him back to the present. He notices what's going on, so he's going to send half his movement to stand up and then move. I'm guessing that's going to trigger attack of opportunity.
Whoops. 5, 10. Yeah. An 11 misses.
Can't touch this. It's 5, 10, 15.
No,
That's
no,
it
no.
up. Can I see Pippin?
No.
Okay.
No, he is engulfed. Consumed.
All right, so I have no idea. Actually, I wouldn't have any idea where Pippin is, so I am going to attack the creature.
Okay.
Can't target him, so nope, can't do that either.
What if you guys go to the target tool On the left.
Oh wait, he's in the combat round now. See if I can target him there.
If not, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's like we can target everything except for the creature's token. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
Interesting.
it is immune to being targeted.
Hang 'em. All right. Well, I am going to cast Witch Bolt.
Nice. All right, boys, time for the bombs.
Let's see. Read my spell. I may have cast it. The initial damage is only 12 for each spell slot above. Nah, I'm not gonna cast it. Cast spell. Normal attack.
19 hits.
Alright. It does 2d12 lightning damage.
Okay.
Don't. Oh, here it goes. The normal.
So, as you cast this witch bolt, it slams into the creature, and all along its body, it like sparks and shudders, and then it pulls the lightning into itself and rejuvenates itself.
Savage goes, crap. Don't hit the lightning.
You can choose to drop the concentration if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna drop that concentration. I think, yeah, there it goes. Then the bonus action, in a complete panic, he's going to use his innate sorcery. And then that'll be my turn.
Did you target yourself with the innate sorcery?
I did not. I don't think it actually used it because I'm lagging a little bit. Sorry. There we go.
Oh no, it did apply it.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Because now your spell save DC is 15. Is that what it was before?
It's supposed to be a 14. The
Okay,
temporary
so then
effect stuff, though, yeah.
Yeah, no, then it did apply it if your spell save is usually 14, then it applied it. So that's good. Alright, Wimble? You're shocked awake.
Okay, I am going to stand up and step away. Does it have 2 reactions?
No.
Okay, cool. I was just double checking in case it needed to attack me. Then what do I want to do here? Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Oh. Yeah, you guys are tied together.
Oh.
I think 15 feet is the limit.
Yeah,
was
15
it?
feet from you. So
Yeah,
Seb
Well,
would have been...
if she's the middle.
Yeah,
who's
we established
where?
that everybody was tied to her.
So
Like
I would have
daisy
to
chain.
be here.
Yeah, daisy chain, not
Daisy
like
chain. Not every
coming
single
out
person.
from her.
Never mind, never mind.
So Sev and Wimble are probably good.
Okay, so then spiritual weapon is going to attack.
Okay. A 20 definitely hits.
Right?
That spiritual weapon is so cute.
7 points of damage. And then with my action... Oh, I just refreshed. Shoot. With my action, I am going to... cast... Toll the Dead. So I need a wisdom saving throw. DC 14.
Oops, I rolled that with disadvantage. I shouldn't have. It was a 5 anyway.
Okay, so then it takes necrotic damage? Or necrotic
Perfect.
damage?
Yep.
That's my turn.
All right, our fire.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna kip up. Get up from prone. And then I'm gonna see this thing and use bonus action to activate. Let's see. This wrathful. Okay, I'm not gonna use bonus action first. I'm gonna attack first with my short sword. Cause Angie.
Ooh, unfortunately, a 14 just misses.
Okay, I'm gonna shift here and then try with my whip to try and draw its attention away from the rest.
Okay.
Ah, fuck, I can't move that far. Never mind. Wimble would get dragged. Or would it be off the path?
No, for this purposes, there is no really off the path unless you like decide to leave.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's more of a going off the path and then keeping going, not just like, we're gonna step off real quick.
Yeah.
That's it.
22 definitely hits.
Do I get dragged 5 feet?
No, you're
No,
good.
you're still within 15.
I'm 20 feet away now.
Or we, oh no.
Okay, Mr. Semantics, there you go. 7
And
damage.
who's- Sorry.
No, go for it, buddy. I'm gonna use bonus action Divine Smite on. I'm guessing it's not a fiend or undead.
Isn't your whip bonus action?
It is, so I can't smite. Fuck me. Okay, that's all I got.
No, it's very clearly a plant.
I do want to ask, if we're all daisy chained, who's attached to Pippin? Because
Kind of
he's
To keep
eaten
it,
inside of it.
I
So
would say
is the rope still whole, or did it get like bitten through, or?
No, it just sucked it all up.
Okay, so leads me to my question: who's on the other end of the spaghetti noodle this thing's slurping up?
I want to say it's like
Me?
Sev, Wimble, me, Pippin, and you. So we're both
Okay.
attached to Pippin.
That's okay. Yeah. So me and you are on the other end of this noodle. Got it. All right. So not gonna do anything fancy. I'm just gonna see that it look at it, see that my first nice good chunk I blew out of it just healed from the lightning and just plants. And as I take another aim, I'm gonna specifically aim for its face, so I don't try to hit Pippin wherever he is in it.
Okay.
So attack roll for a 25 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And no, not tech. Damage. For 11 damage.
Sure. You guys are just
And-
wailing on this thing.
And like I said before, it's not it. We didn't finish our long rest, so this is still very loud and proud.
I love how you just keep telling me those things. Yes. We
I just
whistle
wanted
for
to.
600 feet and then I bang bang for 1,000.
Sorry, I don't know. My brain going sideways.
No, man, it's all
other than
good. I think
that-
it's hilarious. I don't think we've had a session where there's been, like, no big sounds.
What can I say? We like to bring the thunder. My bonus action. I don't think I have anything I can really do at the moment. Yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn. And I'm gonna gain a moxie point because I didn't move.
Pippin, remind
That's
me
me.
when it's your turn you take damage. Actually, your turn's right after it, so I'm just gonna do the,
The damage now. That's
the
fine.
damage. You just take it. There's no save.
Dirty boy, you just take it.
As it squeezes the life juice out of you. And then it is going to try and slap our fire.
Life juice?
I don't know. That's what came out.
Yeah, that is.
Hey,
23.
look on the bright side. It's made of tendrils and it's not using them.
10 points of damage to our fire.
Ow. Okay.
And then to Magnus,
No.
a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
For another 10 points of damage.
Ow.
And that is its turn.
Now,
Pippin.
what kind of action would I have to take to break free?
I believe it's a strength.
Not Dex?
The escape DC is 14. I would say you could try and wiggle your way out.
Good, because if I couldn't wiggle my way out, then we were in trouble.
DC
Then-
14.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a Dex check then.
Acrobatics, yeah.
Acrobatics.
Oh, wait. Is it?
I think it's just strength or dex for grappled in 2024.
Oh, really? Okay, strength. No. Dex. Oh, it would still be a saving throw then, right?
Saving throw. Yeah.
Strength. No, the other one. Dex saving throw.
Ooh, a saving throw. I'm good with that.
Uh-huh.
I'm not even gonna use my bardic I gave me. That's
Yeah, no, you wouldn't be able
Natural
to hit it.
yeah.
Natural ones are not auto fails, but even if you rolled a 6 on the die, you would not be able to succeed, so. So that's your action.
I have taunt. I'm going to taunt the creature.
Okay.
So that way it cannot. So that way it has disadvantage on attacking everyone else.
That is a good fucking move, man.
uh, Pippin's just going to start singing a song about chopping down trees. Oh, once in the forest there was a lumberjack with an axe. An axe! He came down to...
It starts to squeeze you even harder. Tries to, like, force you to... Yeah. I might change my tactic on that then.
Oh, and then I have to hit the intern button. That's crazy.
Seb.
You're muted, buddy.
Real quick at the end of Pippin's turn, I can use my Moxie points to give myself 10 HP.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to burn both of them to roll 2d6. And I get 6 temp HP.
Nice. Do you want to put that on yourself?
Yep.
Okay.
Think I
Right,
did it?
Sev.
Vortex warp. If I warp the creature, would Pippin go with it?
So Engulf says that when the shambling mound moves, the creature goes with it, but you wouldn't know that. So you can make an intelligence check if you want to.
We're all tied to Pippin.
That would be really interesting.
Well, that's
Would
the
we
thing
work
is,
as like an anchor point?
I think
Or-
with Vortex Warp, you just cut the string or something.
I don't know.
yeah, because it magically twists the space and teleports it. That's why I was.
Yeah. Let me take a look at the vortex warp while you roll an intelligence check. Intelligence saving throw. I would say you roll an intelligence saving throw.
And in fact, I don't even know if I even know he's inside of it yet.
You don't.
Uh,
I mean, you could
I
probably see
wouldn't-
the rope going into the mound.
He's still mostly afraid, and if it's dark, he can't see crap hardly. No, we got fired. That's right.
Yeah, you'd see two ends of the rope heading into its mouth.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
with a
not
13,
bad.
a 13, I would
mean,
say. I would 13. You with 13, you aren't convinced he wouldn't go with him.
I'm just going to attack it.
Now, granted, this is going to be one that I'm going to have to look up outside of game, but I'm going to rule that he would go with him just because it clearly states that when he moves, the creature goes with him.
Yeah.
It's a cool idea, though.
Yeah.
It's a very cool idea.
I just didn't know how, but I guess contents of the stomach don't pop out, so I guess that would make sense.
That is a really good way of looking at it.
Vortex Warp has to be a creature you can see.
Yeah, I was gonna-
but he is like eaten.
Engulfed, yeah. So you
Yeah.
wouldn't even be able to see Pippin.
I
Yeah,
was gonna
but
vo- I
like
was
Pippin
hoping the
is
vortex-
eaten. He is inside the creature. If the creature moves,
Yeah.
what's inside the creature goes with him.
You swallow
Yeah.
a goldfish, it doesn't die right away, but it's still food inside your body.
He's trying to
I
save
will-
him a spell slot.
He's a little perturbed by his spell of absorb, so he's very hesitant to use anything big. So he's gonna go with sorcerer's blast as acid.
Okay.
Because he's not thinking, Oh, it's advantage because he has his thing.
You could say he's thinking. He's using magical pesticide.
Right?
Yeah. I'll burn him out now.
20 hits.
All right. I'm not seeing any dice rolls pop up, so I'm gonna have to refresh.
That's okay. You rolled a 3.
Fudge.
A 20 to hit for 3 damage.
Yes.
Yes.
Did it regenerate?
It did not. Seems to only do that with the lightning. Or is that lightning? No, you said acid.
Yeah, acid.
Yes.
He has no idea. He's just testing out different things. At least I don't think he knows.
It's one of my favorite things about Sorcerer's Burst is you can experiment with different elements and see what works and what doesn't.
So I'm tied to Wimble.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wimble, you getting any closer?
Nope. Mm-mm.
Fuck. I get to the farthest extent of that rope. That way, if it tries to move our fire, it'll have to move both of us.
I think you need to be one more closer to him. It's 15 feet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. There you go.
Oh, right. There's only 10 foot slack between us. Okay. I get you. I think that's it. I'll go ahead and end my turn there.
All right, Wimble.
All right. I got a real fancy plan here, guys. I puff my chest up and I look at it like it's a bad dog. And I say, drop. And I cast command.
Okay.
DC
Wisdom.
14
It is
wisdom
not-
save.
Is not very good at wisdom. All right. It drops. Come on. Boop. It spits you out, and you are now prone on the ground. If I can find prone.
My spiritual weapon can target this thing. But I can't.
What?
Oh, I can target it now.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because Pippin was on top of it,
It
probably.
exists.
Well,
No,
we couldn't
you
do it
weren't being-
before.
You weren't
it
able-
was
yeah,
before
no.
Pippin was in it.
Oh,
Yeah, they
well.
exist as a thing
Let's
now.
not question it.
Well-
Let's not question it.
Bonus action,
Magic.
spiritual weapon.
yeah, it just like opens up and Pippin
It's a
falls out with a
12.
slurp. 12 misses.
Well, that's my turn.
Yeah, no, Booty's action was to bring it into reality.
Would I, if here, be flanking with the spiritual weapon, or if I go like here, would I be flanking with Magnus? Do we
I
flank?
think I'm too.
Oh,
I'm not within 5 feet of it.
would I
Yeah.
get here and flank with Pippin?
If you go there, you'd flank with Pippin. I don't think
It's not advantage, but it's plus.
it's +2. Yeah.
Get dragged.
Yeah. One square up.
You'd just be right there, right below me.
Yep. And then.
Yeah, and then
Fucking
Seb's fine.
hilarious.
I'm gonna go for the short sword +2, you said, right?
I hate
Yeah.
this rope.
We're all playing with the challenge
18?
run.
18 hits.
Thank you.
Hey, can we do the Star Wars thing where we tangle the rope around its legs and make it fall over?
You can try. You can
Just
definitely
like the
try.
AT-ATs on Hep.
Yeah.
That is 9 damage plus bonus action Divine Smite.
Nice.
which will 9 plus 7 damage.
Perfect.
Which is
Yeah, pieces of it are falling off. Some of the vines have flopped to the ground.
16 total.
Nice.
It's not considered undead, is it?
Nope.
It's a
It's
Darn.
a plant.
a big,
Magnus.
hungry plant.
It's mad because you burnt the freaking fen. It's just trying
It
to
was
survive, man.
self-defense.
The fen kind of deserved
it
it.
is the Lorax. It speaks for the trees. It is one, and now it's pissed. Alright, I'm not doing anything special. I'm just gonna keep shooting the thing. For a dirty 20 to hit.
20 hits.
And rolling some damage. For 11 damage.
Perfect.
And
Definitely starting to feel the burn.
okay. And then bonus action, get myself a maxi point for the giggles. And as I end my turn, I get another one because I didn't move.
Nice. Alright. So it is
It has
going...
disadvantage attacking anyone but Pippin.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna attack Pippin.
Yeah.
It doesn't have advantage on you, right? It just...
Nope, just disadvantage on everyone else.
Okay. So, Pippin.
Oh my gosh.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
15 points of damage.
Ow.
Are you still up?
I'm still up.
Uh,
I'm gonna use... Oh wait, I don't even have lucky anymore. That's crazy.
21 to hit.
I'm gonna silvery barbs that.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah. Just
Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna give Magnus advantage. Oh no.
24 to hit.
Yeah. I'm...
13 points of damage. Pippin
how you
drops.
like it, man? Oh my god, okay.
And then it's going to turn and try and engulf. I did 2, right? Did I do 2?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did
that
it
was
twice.
Okay. It's gonna try and engulf. Fire, can you make a strength saving throw? Ooh, you're engulfed.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of bad fast.
So you are
Mikey here.
blinded.
I'm gonna make you regret that.
Grappled. Restrained. And pulled in side of the
He's
mountain.
got buried.
That is its turn. Pippin, I need you to make a private death saving throw. Private DM death save.
Yep.
Okay.
And I don't... And since I rolled it private GM, that means I don't even get to know it, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it just tells it to her.
That would be blind
Pippin.
GM, right?
Did you see the roll?
No.
Okay. Pippin, what goes through your mind in this moment in between when you're fighting for your life?
Pippin's just kind of sad because if he doesn't wake back up, then he'll never get to learn that dance from the nightmare.
Okay. That feeling of sadness and longing, you reach out for it, and your eyes snap open, and you are at 1 hit point as you rolled a natural 20.
Nice!
And
that Kinderluck.
that is the beginning of your turn. You have your
Oh.
turn.
Neat.
Death saves happen at the beginning of your turn.
I didn't hear no bell.
Your bardic inspiration goes away though. Or no, bardic isn't a concentration. Never mind.
First I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself.
Very good plan.
Death saves are now at the start of the turn. That's
They've always been.
really
14 hit points back.
That's
That's
why
good
rolling a nat
stuff.
20 is so good.
I am then going to use Bardic Inspiration on Sev, which will now give me the ability to make an unarmed strike.
Are you gonna stand up?
Oh, yes. I forgot, yes, I need to stand up. I stand up. And, make an unarmed strike.
14 misses. It just bounces off the.
I'm gonna use my Bardic die.
Okay.
There we go.
That would be a dirty 20, right?
Yep.
All right. Dirty 20 definitely hits.
Then that would be a 6 plus 4 on the damage. For 7 points of damage.
Perfect. It's definitely starting to look ragged. Sev.
Okay, upon seeing everything that just happened, Pippin looking gravely injured, Starfire getting engulfed, and everyone's getting ragged. Sev gets pretty angry, so he's just going to just drop a sorcerer point to use meta magic. As soon as I find it. Oh wait, it's down here. Sorry. To do empowered spell. Distant. There we go. That. Oh, right.
So that one,
Just so
you
I
can use that once you hit.
Oh.
So if you hit, then you can use it. Otherwise, you can
Let's
refund
do
your.
reroll damage.
I got you. But then I'm going to use Chromatic Orb, upcast a second level.
Hell yeah, you do.
That's fire.
Right?
My man.
He has advantage to hit.
You also have your Bardic die if you need it. You do not.
I have no idea what that is.
21 does hit.
Alright, so I will roll my damage. It's 48. Not acid. He's doing fire because he's pretty angry at the moment. It allows me to change it. Sorry,
If it
lagging
doesn't,
a little bit.
yeah. If it doesn't, it's not a
There
big
it goes.
deal.
Roll that. If I roll any, what is it, ones?
Woo!
Oh,
That is a really good roll.
2 8s, a 7, and a 5? God damn.
Oh. Okay.
Are you
I'm gonna go
re-rolling
ahead and
any of them?
I don't think so. You can spend no, because I think I have to keep the new one. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. So I'm gonna refund that meta magic.
Sure, yeah. What does this chromatic orb look like?
So essentially, he as the runes on his arms, the glow just intensifies. He rubs his hand together, calls in a spark. It grows essentially an orb of fire, and just hurls it at it while he screams at it. It says die already.
Perfect.
Not thinking that our fire is in the middle of it.
Yeah. As this happens, you take this energy and you think it's really good, but some of it just gets absorbed by the moisture of the swamp of its home, and it is resistant to fire.
Hey, now I know.
But 28 is still good. You did 14.
20.
damage.
Yep, 14 points damage.
And I'm
That's
protected
actually
by his
reasonable.
tum-tum. So
You are protected by his tum-tum. You are fine.
And that just enraged him further, so he's probably become a little more drastic next round. That would be my turn because I don't really have any bonus actions.
Alright, Wimble. This thing is looking really injured. Like, it's not much left holding it together.
Let
Get him,
her
buddy.
go. And I'm going to upcast. No, I don't have that spell because I dropped it for other things. Well, shoot. All right,
You have
so
discovered the limitations of clerics.
I'm going to do it again. I'm gonna cast command, and I'm gonna say drop.
Wimble over here,
Right.
just bad dog.
Right.
Stop it. Stop it. Get it out of your mouth.
And then
Arfire, you are spit out.
bonus action, spiritual weapon's gonna do its thing. $15.
15 just hits.
Right. 7 points of force. Yeah, force
Not
damage.
quite enough to kill it. Punches
I'm gonna
through.
kill Steel.
In my turn.
I'm gonna kill Steel.
Arfire, you are spit out. You are currently prone. I just didn't put the condition on you.
Yeah, I'll keep
Um,
up on my turn. And go with that short sword straight for the belly. Still flanking, so still with double.
Poke it in the tum-tum.
Fortunately, a 10 misses.
Grr, grr. God damn it. Use the whip with a bonus action. So no smite, but at least I'll get some. Wait. No, I'm positive. I'm positive I'll hit it.
That? Yeah.
25
25.
definitely hits it.
Okay.
How would you like to kill it?
I'm basically gonna wrap the whip around its neck and like Leia style just choke it out.
Poking at a tree, I like it.
It just like
you like not having oxygen, fucker.
just like slumps down, broken, burned, melted,
Honestly,
choked.
I wanted to choke it because our fire, just for that split second she was in there, had that panic about being engulfed, like suffocated again. So she was like,
Right.
"Oh, hell no."
Right. Yeah, I mean that's super close to when you were. Yep, that's really close back to back. Can everybody make perception checks?
I guess.
Perception. For 24?
17.
6.
18.
See, all of those crappy rolls I did last session, I'm making up for right now.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so it's pretty clear that nothing else is coming in the direction. Everything. This was kind of like what was sent. But you don't have enough time to get a long rest in because you were significantly interrupted.
Oh.
Back to bed.
Back to bed.
You'd have to start a whole 8 hours again to get a long rest.
Really?
Would I still be able to...
Long rest, you can't, like, break it up with combat and then go... Like, combat restarts it. Especially in one where, you know, one of you, like, dead.
Yeah.
So,
It
so are we getting a
got better.
so are we
You
getting
take
a
a short rest. Sorry?
Oh,
So is that going to give us a level of exhaustion?
No, not
If
at
we
this
move,
point.
We can
Okay.
just spend a couple more hours resting. That
yeah.
Yeah, like, instead of leaving first thing in the morning, if you guys wanted to leave at, like, noon,
Mhm.
then I'd say you could take a long rest. Or you can take a short rest, but if you wait until noon, you might be attacked again.
Would I still be able to swap out an attachment, or that get interrupted? Because for the attachments, it says I have to do it at the end of a long rest, or would that get interrupted?
That's interrupted.
Okay.
fuck. I say we just risk it and do the long rest.
Yeah, just do another one. Especially after burning through resources.
Should we relocate? Like, or stay at the
least a little
campground
bit.
here?
Yeah.
The
Guys, hitch the horse.
The fens might know where we are, though.
It always
After the
did. didn't it?
shambling Mal found us.
So we relocate a little bit. Long rest again.
I believe if the swamp wants to eat us, it would know where we are. I'm not exactly familiar with these matters, but the tree just ate some of us.
It looked a lot more fun than it was.
No, it wasn't.
Well, guess we take a rest.
So, are you hitching the horses and moving, or are you gonna just try and do it here?
Can we rest while on the wagon?
So driving the wagon. So if somebody drives the
I
wagon,
will-
they would not get a long rest.
I will forgo my long rest to drive the wagon.
Okay.
We couldn't spend our guard shift driving the wagon, or is that considered labor
No,
intensive?
that's activity. Yeah, if you want to do that, you guys can hook the wagon up. Wimble can drive. Everybody else can rest. Is everybody else going to sleep at the same time, or are you going to do shifts where you're watching?
Just do shifts again. No reason
Yeah.
not to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
awake.
got 4 of us.
Y'all could just sleep. I talk to the horses.
I guess
Lily
we'll use
and
your
Dilly?
passive perception.
Well, he can roll an active perception check.
Okay, then you're on duty.
All right.
Oh,
You hook
if
up the
I'm-
wagons, the horses to the wagon. Wimble, you talk to the horses, and you've got a pretty good rapport going on with them. Everybody falls asleep. Wimble, I need you to make a perception check, please.
Ten.
Okay.
Ah, save
You wanna guidance that, homie?
I didn't say it. I feel it would be disingenuous to do it now.
As you're driving, you're lulled by the sounds of your friends sleeping, the clip-clop of the horses moving. The insects start to come back. There's a little bit of chirping, and you think you hear a child's laughter off in the distance. A cute little giggle. And then a, "Mommy, come play with me. Daddy should be home soon." Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Cool. I am a gnome, so I have advantage on wisdom saves.
Nice.
And if it isn't clear, it is your daughter.
Oh, please, dice, don't fuck me on this. Oh, nice.
Hey.
25.
Nice.
Not real. Not
You power
real.
through, and you're able to push through and not go investigate, but as you're going along, you start to hear the giggles get sad, and she's like, Mommy, Daddy's abandoning us. He doesn't love us anymore. What did we do to make him not love us? Why is he leaving us?
Please stop.
But you don't have to go and investigate. You can abandon your family and continue on. And the farther you go, you start to hear your wife. It's because he drinks too much, honey. I'm sorry. He chose the drink over us.
Please.
You continue on. The rest of the party ends up waking up. You all can benefit from a long rest other than Wimble. And you can continue uninterrupted for the next day.
Question: does Wimple not restore any hit points, or does he just take exhaustion?
He can take a short rest from having slept a bit.
Okay, from having slept a bit.
So when I wake up, I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing and swap out. Everybody will see me pull off the little device I put on top of the gun, and I'm gonna put something on the barrel. It's gonna be big and kind of funky looking,
So,
but it is now suppressed, so it is no longer
Nice.
loud.
Still in
So it
combat order.
oh, sorry. Dude, guys, that was my first one of the night. Was it?
First one?
I think so.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry. I almost made it.
so close, and yet
So
so sorrying for.
So close yet so far.
You make it to the next spot where most people rest, and you set up camp. What does everybody see when they wake up from this Wimble?
At some point, having not gotten the actual benefit of a long rest and having to suffer through that, being aware that it's not real but still hearing it, he's just sobbing and pushing forward. And at some point, that's what you guys would all wake up to.
I think Magnus would go over and just like put a hand on his shoulder and just, I'll take the reins.
It's not real.
Arfire having. Would you say she has seen him in this kind of state before in their travels?
Not like this.
Not as bad, but
No. There would be like little comments, you know, about his wife and daughter that you would know that he misses them, but he would never have been. Maybe like if he was really drunk, but even then, most of the time he would just drink till he passes out. So probably not.
Our first gonna like freeze seeing you cry, and then she's gonna be like, "Hey, Wimble, I think it's a great time to play cards. Don't you think so, Pippin? Did I tell you about the time with the ship and the cow? Remember that story? I'll tell you again. This is great. This is great. I'm gonna start trying to just like make him do stuff to sort of get
I
him
have
out of that
cards.
mood."
Yeah, so I'm going to just like forcefully take the reins from him and pick up his tiny gnome body and put him in the back.
Sure.
And under the guise of just like jostling him, I'm just gonna like drape myself over Wimble's body and be like, "You make a good cushion." Anyways, we should play cards.
Aw.
I think at some point he just kind of stops talking and just exists.
Seb,
This is
Seb,
so
what
sad.
do you think of this?
I hit him with calm emotions.
Okay.
Normally he would ask if it's okay, but he looks pretty distraught, and if we get caught like that with our healer down, we are all kind of screwed. But he understands trauma. He's not going to ask him about it, but I have. I think actually he's going to hit everyone calm emotions.
He said, "I'm gonna use magic on the party, guys. Everybody take a chill pill."
Pretty much.
You guys are having
He's
strong
also using it
feelings.
on himself because he's still the way he got woke up earlier. The thing he saw has him somewhat on edge as well. But yeah, he just cast that on everybody. Now y'all can resist it.
Yeah, so you can resist or you can choose to fail.
And he would
Pippin
say,
will resist it. Nope.
"Oh, it's a
too
DC
bad.
14." My thing went away, so it's actually a 14.
Our fire would also try and resist just because she doesn't like being influenced.
Sure.
I don't know if Magnus would care about it enough or not, because he's not terribly distraught at this point, but I think he
Feel
just
like-
kind of let it go and just let it give him another layer of focus on driving.
Perfect.
Because for as smart as he is, he's doesn't quite know how to be too empathetic all the time.
Mm.
I have to think about this for half a second.
Yep. Do you want to punish yourself or not?
Slide into the stupum. Give in.
Wimble resists it with a 17.
Yeah.
So, the day passes. You guys end up
At
at a
least-
camp.
At least Pippin's calm.
Yeah. Pippin
yeah, me and
Pippin and Magnus are just like they've taken a downer. Not a downer, but like a soft, warm blanket just wrapped around their emotions, and they're just like, yeah, we're chill, man. We got a stoned hippo and a stoned Kender, guys. Yeah. But yeah, you make it to camp. Nothing untoward happens. And you are able to set up your camp.
Nice.
We will pick up watches like the night, see how the night goes next session.
Okay.
We're gonna end on that emotional damage.
Nice.
Awesome.
Emotion.
Yeah, on the bright side for our watches, my gun isn't loud anymore. On the downside, I am blind.
Yeah.
I have to have a fire to see.
That's okay.
So
Fires
I
is-
hope you guys had fun.
No, that was great.
We're
That was
going through trauma.
yeah. I was wildly surprised at how decent I was rolling the entire time. I was like,
Well, speak for
where is
yourself.
all of this coming from?
RNG, man. RNG.
Last session, everything was under a 10 except for 3 rolls. This time, it's almost entirely above 15.
I was down for a whole 1 or 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Dude, that nat
getting
20 was
eaten by a
awesome.
tree.
Yeah.
Especially because you didn't see it either. So then it was like, yeah. Oh, that was good.
I now have a new full trauma that I'm gonna write down.
Yes.
In my head, it was kind of like the garbage monster from Star Wars. It's just
yeah.
and they just
Yep.
took Pippin.
I have to say, Wimble's use of command, perfect.
Yeah, that was
a
great.
really
That
good
was great.
idea.
And his reward is getting fucking traumatized.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, reward soul scarring.
GG's.
Wimble and Pippin, before we actually fully end the stream, can you roll just history?
Of course.
Oh, I thought you were gonna give them inspiration.
Nah. Well, I mean,
I rolled
Okay.
a natural one.
never mind. Oh, that's funny.
Seeing if we remember anything about the history of the Finn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was seeing if you remember anything about the history of your travel through the fen.
Ah.
It was a hazy travel, is what it was.
Yeah, well, and also you probably traveled, it's different if you have hired travel through the fen. Like, if you're traveling with a group that travels normally, they probably have some protections against the fen, but if you travel on your own, you don't have that. Like, caravans and stuff would have a much easier time getting through.
Yeah, that's definitely what Pippin would have done, is that he would have hopped on some caravan and enjoyed his drive through.
Yeah, leaving
Yeah.
the first time Wimble hadn't blown all his money yet, so he probably would have gotten a ride through.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, and I think the current emotional damage is a little bit distracting.
Yes.
Yep.
You want to run our ad break,
Yep.
and then we'll
Yeah, so
do our
if
out?
you guys will join us on the other side of this ad break, we'll do our outro and find somebody to raid. So we will see you in just a minute. Okay, our
I
ad break is going.
can't wait to get to Somnacia.
I love the RP this session. Very nice. Very character building.
Oh,
Can
the
I,
look
I
on
I
your
thought it was
face.
great, and I'm still, I mean, with all my characters, I'm always trying to figure out how would he do this, and it's like, okay, well, charisma is my dump stat. I've got a -1, because it's an 8, so it's all right. So for the first idea that pops in his head, let's kill the mist. If that doesn't work, run away.
Both. So I will say that keeping the mist away was really good, because that would have been bad. Anyway, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Either way, I appreciate
All
it.
right. Welcome back. And so if you guys enjoyed our chaos as much as we enjoyed playing it, please give us a follow. It helps out greatly. And down below, you'll find links to our Discord, YouTube, Azra's TikTok, Booty's Twitch, and Springer's Knives. Our Discord is free and open to everybody. We'd love to see you there. If you want to just come in and hang out and lurk and just get the announcements, that's great too. Our YouTube, we put up replays of our sessions, usually 2 days after the fact. And we also do YouTube Shorts. on Astro's TikTok. He does a variety of different types of videos and is always expanding and doing more. They're all pretty great. I think you'd enjoy them. Go check them out. On Booty's Twitch, he always streams once or twice a week. And if you love him here, you love him over there. He's always friendly and engaging with the chat. And go give him some love. And lastly, our buddy Springer makes knives on the side. I have one myself. It is sharp and beautiful, and I love it. You'd have to go online to see what's available currently at the moment. But like I said, it is fantastic. And if you like a good knife, he's a good guy to get it from. Today was our When Nine Lights Rise campaign. Tomorrow we'll be back here with our Rise of the Everchosen, where we get to find out if the dwarf lives. Because
So many people dying.
yeah, angry dragon parent decided to find us in the desert.
There's a dragon mama
And
and
with
her dragon baby getting lost.
yes,
Yeah.
with Talagar's amazing -3 to charisma, and throwing a elf at the problem might be the solution. And if that doesn't work, we'll have to get creative. So I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow. But I don't have any other announcements at the moment. I believe we're gonna find somebody to raid. Oh, other than this Sunday, we will not be doing our Empires of the Silk Road campaign. As Fox is a little bit too busy at the moment to try to run things, but she will be joining us back here for hanging out and continuing our other campaigns as normal. I believe this next weekend we're going to be hanging out with a different game.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to be starting a Baldur's Gate 3 run, and other than that, we're going to figure it out on the way.
Yep.
Same way.
Bye.